I am a complete and utter idiot. Yeah, I can hear a bunch of you agreeing with me already. I purchased 3 arcade games. Okay, you're still probably going, yeah, you're an idiot. We understand that. No, not that. But I was going to rent a truck, from like just U-Haul truck, and so I could pick them up. Well, I completely forgot until like 10 minutes ago when I was going to leave work. I started to look to see if I could rent one, and they don't have any available. They have trailers, but the trailer that they don't like. I'd want something covered, but they don't have that. So what I want to do is rent a one that's not covered, and then once I do that, I will be able to just put them in it and bring them to my house, which no big deal. I mean, I've done it before. I've rented the ones that are covered ones, the cargo trailer. This is the utility trailer, and what stinks about that is it's not covered for one. And I was wanting to get one actual truck so I could just stand all 3 of them up and put them inside the trailer, make it a lot easier. But I don't know. This might not be too bad because I can actually it's not as high up, the ramp's not to get up into the trailer, so it might not be too bad. I might actually enjoy this, may do this in the future. So what I'm going to do is rent some moving blankets from U-Haul, and I'll either go to Home Depot, Lowe's, somewhere like that. Get some wrap they put around it so I can put the blanket on it, wrap that around it, and then put a tarp over that. And the reason why I want to do that is because when you're driving down the road, it can create low pressure, and I've heard people saying that it can actually suck the marquee off the game because basically you have a low pressure zone inside the game or something. And I've heard people having issues, so I don't want that to be an issue. So I'm going to basically wrap it with that, basically put the moving blanket over it to prevent like the straps and stuff like that from making marks on it, and then I'm going to wrap it, which will hopefully not let the air pressure change that greatly. Granted, I'm only going, I don't know, 20 miles, 30 miles to pick up the games, so it's not really like a humongous distance. So basically, man, this is weird. People don't seem to want to actually go. But yeah, I need to start writing things down and remembering them. But yeah, sorry, my brain went blank. I was trying to get out of the place there. So now that I'm going to be doing this, it's going to be a little bit extra work for me, but not too much. The moving blankets aren't really expensive to rent from them. It's like, I think, $10. And then that wrap that I'm gonna put around them, I don't think it's maybe $20 for so many feet. I don't need a lot. I'm basically just wrapping up the 3 games, so it's not like, oh my god, it's a blah 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 amount. It's a little bit more work, but not too bad. I also have to rent a dolly from U-Haul. So yeah, that's the reason why I want the wrap, so that when I put the strap on it, it doesn't damage the game. That's also for the moving blanket. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I just want to talk about my brain fart that I had, not remembering. But talk to me later tonight. Well, I actually got a trailer rented finally. It took forever, not because of fault of mine, but I rent U-Haul trailers when I generally pick up games, but it wouldn't load. It probably took me 30 minutes to actually rent the trailer. My wife was like, aren't you done yet? She's like, did it take that long? I was like, their website's not working. I used Firefox,
just crapped out on me. Used Chrome, did better, but it still went crap. And my camera is pointing a little bit, a little bit off to the side, I think. Yeah, maybe if I move over a little bit, I'd be in the center of the picture. I think it's better. But let's see. No, this time I couldn't get, since I've gotten 3 games, I couldn't get a cargo trailer. I got a utility trailer, so there's no top on it. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand all 3 games up, strap them down, drive them home, everything good. But yeah, going to be a very interesting trip. The guy also had another game I really wanted, but the price of 3 games is expensive. Now, I don't mean they're expensive each. He's giving me a really good deal. It's just that 3 games together is expensive. So yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't sell me I know he wouldn't sell me the other one for a few $100 because he wanted quite a bit for it because he had actually fully restored it. It's a Donkey Kong is what he has that's fully restored, except it doesn't have the side art on it. It's a beautiful cabinet. It looks really nice, but yeah, can't pay that price the way he was wanting for it. I mean, granted, I'm not saying he charged the full price. He'd probably give me a good deal on it. It's just that to buy that one, I'd have to give up 1 or 2 of the other games. Probably 2. But yeah, but it's kind of weird though. When I was going to check out it's a checkout process and it says loading it should just show you a printable receipt. That never come up. And I was like, great, this isn't going to work. So I went back in, looked at my orders, and the order had went through. So I was able to get the receipt from that, and I was able to get everything else. But for some reason, that one window just would not load So now I'm kind of worried that I'm going to get over there and be like, you do not have a reservation? I'm going to be like, right here it is. I do like the ones that you can tow behind your vehicle. I'd rather have one that's enclosed because the wind and everything that keeps off of it. But I actually got some, what are they called? Furniture pads, moving pads. I can't remember what they're called now. Basically, it's a piece of cloth you wrapped around it. You can put around your games to prevent them from getting scratched up. I think they're called furniture pads, moving pads, or moving blankets. Thank you. That's it. The guy in the back was shouting it, going, "You idiot! Moving blankets!" You can rent them for like $10. Thinking $10? It's kind of expensive, isn't it? Not really. They're kind of expensive to buy. So you get 12 of them for $10, or I could probably spend like 50 or 60 to buy them. And I'm like, nah, I'll rent 12 of them for $10. I also rented a dolly because I'm still looking for a dolly. Post on Claw about one. They got a lot of good suggestions. I need to reply to some of them saying thank you. It just makes me worry sometimes about dollies and which one I should get. But I think there's one at the Costco, not Costco, but Costco. They sell one that's they actually have it in stock right now, I believe. So I'm tempted to go over and get it, try it out, see if it works. It doesn't have a strap, but I could use a ratchet strap with it. That would help me that way. But I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to have one that I could go upstairs though, like a stair. One. Few things I want in a dolly. I want to have it. I want to have a strap. I want to have a strap. I want it to have. My brain went completely blank. The kickstand, kick out, whatever, the little stand that comes out. Basically, it's your dolly, and when it comes out, you can tilt the game back, and it sets up like this. There's that, and solid tires, a stair climber. It's basically this thing that when you pull up stairs, it kind of rotates. That'd be cool. And oh gosh, what else? I don't even remember. Oh, without like at least a 700 weight capacity. Those are kind of important things for me. Some people may want other things in a dolly, but that's kind of what I want. Let's see. Sitting here fidgeting. A fidget spinner, so I put my hand goes. I've never gotten one of those. I have so much other stuff, but I don't have a fidget spinner. And I was seeing them, and I'm like, I don't know if I'd like it or not. I do play things all day. Like, I used to, there's a magic trick called billiard balls. And basically you take one ball, turn it to two, then to three, then to four, then back to three, two, and one. And that's actually the motion you do to turn it to two, and then to three, and then to four. That's why I did that, in case you're wondering, like, what is he doing that? And then you reverse it to turn it to three, then two, and one. Oh man, what was I saying? Oh yeah, fidget spinners. My brain went completely blank again. I've seen kids have, and I'm not sure if kids even like say they're a new fad. They're like people play with them in class and everything, but I don't see these things. These are just going to be things that are going to be filling the landfills, and people are just going to be like, you're going to see them at like Goodwill and places like that soon for like people just trying to get rid of them. They're just so weird. Don't get me wrong, when that happens, I might get one for like $1. But I see them now, they're like $6, $7. I'm like, I'm not going to use this. It'd be something like I'd get to play with for a few minutes. I've seen the fidget cubes. Those look interesting, but I think they make too much noise. So if I'm in my office doing that, I think my office mates would probably get mad at me. That's the reason why I liked the billiard balls. I could actually hold in my hand, like you twirl them and everything, and then you can practice the trick and because that trick really needs limber fingers, and for some reason my pinky hurts really bad. So yeah, very interesting. But yeah, video games, picking them up Sunday. Had to pick up the trailer at 9 a.m. because that's the only time they had available. And I'm thinking, if I pick it up at 9 a.m. and I keep it 6 hours, why can't I pick it up later? Does that make sense? It's like, okay, you pick up it, that's the only time it's available, 9 a.m. Well, if I select 9 a.m., it's not available at 10 or 11 or 12 for somebody else to get. So if I don't pick it up at 9 a.m., why can't I pick it up at 10, 11, or 12? You kind of understand what I mean? It's a weird, their website just had like a weird time on it. I was like, okay. So hopefully I don't get there and they go, well, I'm sorry, you don't have the reservation. And I'll have to end up loading try to load the games up in the bed of my truck, which that would not be fun. So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I've talked longer than I thought. Found another one of my old Dreamcast memory cards. I need to. I don't know if this one. I don't know if I ever opened this one yet. Well, I mean, I've opened it, but I don't know if I've ever pulled the. Nope, it still has the pull tab in it for the batteries. Wow. I might want not. I can't remember if the watch batteries leak or not. I have to look that up, because if they do, I might need to take those out. Yeah, I did that. I put it in backwards. But anyways, I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys had a good day. Mine was kind of crap, in all honesty, with work and everything, because I've got to actually talk about work. That's a good thing, because I mean it's the weekend and I'm not thinking about it. But basically, there's a report that's run every so often, and I think the person that wrote it did it wrong. So there's the wrong numbers are being generated. That's kind of bad. So I want to try to sit down next week with people and say, hey, what exactly should this be? And if that's the case, and if the case that that person was right, great. If they're not, oh crap. But anyways, hope you had a good day. Like I just said, mine's kind of stressful because of work in the U-Haul. But talk to you tomorrow.